Welcome to the Weather Centre for an update of weather conditions for the start of your long weekend. Now, we're expecting a clear and dry day for most of the interior of the country, and the cloudy skies over the Western Cape are gradually going to start clearing today, although we are still expecting a few showers to persist along the south coast. Along the eastern coastline, partly cloudy skies with very windy weather in some areas, and by this evening, cloudy weather spreads into the lowveld and a chance of fog along the adjacent escarpment areas. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for today for high seas which are expected between Cape Agulhas and Port Alfred, wave heights between 6 and 9 metres. In the areas adjacent to this, very rough seas are still forecast between 4 and 6 metre wave heights from Cape Columbine all the way through to Durban along the eastern coastline. Now, there's still a small chance for showers around the Cape Peninsula today, but those conditions will be clearing out this afternoon. Along the south coast, isolated showers in the forecast and a very slight chance for rain along the coastline of KwaZulu-Natal between Durban and Richards Bay and extending northwards towards Cape St. Lucia and Cozy Bay. Maximum temperatures for today, where cooler air has now spread into central South Africa, mid-teens for the Free State as well as much of the Northern Cape province. Along the south coast, it remains mild with temperatures in the upper teens across that area, but warm weather continues up north for Limpopo as well as parts of the Mpumalanga lowveld. Southeasterly winds are expected to extend from Langebaan all the way through to Alexander Bay, becoming gusty in the north later on. Swell heights remaining fairly high at 3.5 metres, but at 4.5 metres in the south for Langebaan. 5.5 metre swells will be affecting the Cape Agulhas area today. Lighter winds across the region between 15 and 20 kilometres per hour. Swells still coming in from the southwest. And it's going to be a gusty start to the day for parts of the south coast, especially for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay, but those winds will gradually start decreasing today between 20 and 30 kilometres per hour this afternoon. Very windy once again for Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth, and along with this, rough seas in the forecast between 5.5 and 7 metres. And for the eastern coastline, we're expecting very strong winds in places, especially for East London, up to 60 kilometres per hour. And along with that, swells are going to reach 5 metres in that area, lower swells further north, and along with that, fresh winds for Durban and Richards Bay at 35 kilometres per hour.
News that moves. eNCA.com.